Merry Christmas. Well, a lot of people have yelled at me for saying Merry Christmas already. Because it's only the 5th. Hello! Reimu Rail, yes, she's here. Also in Umo reindeer form. Merry Crisis, that's what I say too. Let me see who's here. Techno Cookie, you got first, congratulations. Hi Bunny. Dave Eddy was here, but I think he left. But he gave 300 bits, so thank you Dave Eddy. I don't know if you're still here. But either way, thank you very kindly. Yoshi, thank you for following. Welcome in. But hello Jamie and Kappa and Umlaut and Cherno, Grayson, hello, hello. Marth, Delsaron, welcome in everybody. Hi Jay. Yes. Welcome in everybody, Lightfellow. How are you all doing today? Hi Set. Hello everybody. You're on the way home. That's okay. There will be a lot of stuff going on. There were over 60 questions submitted. They were all anonymous, which is... that's a lot of questions. You don't know. But yes, thank you for the follow, Platinum Yoshi. It's nice to meet you. Welcome in, guys. I hope you're all having a good day and a good start to the week. I'm wearing my second Christmas cosplay. I don't know if you guys saw the other one. It was Madoka, but I'm not gonna wear that one on stream. I was just taking some pictures with it. Oh yeah, I wore this last year for Sakria, but I'm like, it still works. For Reimu. Reddit. No! Yes, Grace, I'm glad you did well with your school stuff. And I hope everybody else is doing well. We got our holiday people in the background. I guess you can't see the other Fumos in the back, but you got Madoka in the back. Hi Plush, how are you? Would Santa be? Don't know. Who gives stuff? Yukari? Does she count? Does she count? I kind of said something messed up about Santa Claus. I remember last year during Christmas I was like, you know, is Santa Claus kind of like someone's sugar daddy? Because like, you know, if you're good, then you get lots of gifts. But I'm just saying. So if that's the case, then I think it could be Yukari. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but yeah. I mean, I've seen people say silly stuff, but yeah. But yeah, the Q&A, there's a lot of stuff, so I don't know how long it's gonna take. I didn't really look at them, I just glanced at them because I want it to sort of be, you know, an in the moment type thing where I'm sort of answering it as I go. Don't know how to interpret it. I mean, I'm just saying. You could think about it, I guess. Or she could be a sugar mommy. We do call her Mommy Yukari. Yeah, she is sort of mommy. I'm trying to think what I needed to announce before all this. Oh, I'm gonna have a giveaway on not on Discord, on Twitter tomorrow. And they'll probably end a week after. So keep an eye out for that. It's not a Fumo, I'm sorry, but I guess there's a Fumo related thing in the giveaway. You'll have to wait and see, I guess. But yeah, that'll be on Twitter, and then my shop is closing tonight, so if you wanted any last minute things, go check it out. Sorry for repeating that a lot, but yeah, after this, it won't really be open until April. I gotta save all my stock for the con. Yeah. You're a lot of the questions, that's okay. I have an announcement. I always have an announcement. Is it a Fumo pin? No, because then I would have to, I'd have to separate the pin from the Fumo, and that's not good. Hi Saturn, how are you? How will it be sorted? What do you mean? You remembered the answer to it? The questions? I'm just gonna go in order from what I have in the form. There are 63. There were 2 rude entries, but I think it was from the same person. Yeah, other than that, I'm glad there were nice questions and not anything rude. I'm ready to answer some stuff. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm looking here. Why they gotta be rude? Because they don't have anything else to do, I guess. I don't care though. What's your fave media? I'm just gonna go down the list of what's here. You can't remember if you sent in a question. Well, maybe if there's time afterwards, if anybody missed opportunity, I can say, does anybody else have anything? Also, I meant to do this, like I was gonna do it more during my birthday, because I remember my friend Henry ended up doing something like this, and it was a lot of fun. But I didn't get to do much for my birthday on Twitch this year. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Yes. Alrighty. So, yeah, 63 responses. Okay. So the first question says, why are you the precious thing? Well, I don't know. I guess because I like Alice, you know? I hope I don't get stolen. That would be good. How do you tune your mayonnaise? I don't know. By shaking it up, probably. Hi Angus, how are you? Thank you, it's nice to see ya. Redundancy? Maybe. You wanna ask, which cosplay have I seen in person that I was impressed by how detailed it was? I don't know. I've seen a lot of them, like, people make ball gowns and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. I think when I was super young, I saw something, I think it was from Star Wars, but it was something really elaborate. It was red though. It might not be from Star Wars, but it's probably like 10 years ago. I was really young, and I was kind of inspired by a lot of those types of cosplays because people were really crazy when they did stuff like that. Oh yeah, Chimata. That was so silly. I loved it. Okay, but yes, I am the precious thing because I want to be like Alice. Yep. This says, have fan works of Touhou or Madoka, have they changed your feelings towards certain characters? Yeah, so I don't know how often you guys read fan works or doujins or anything like that, but the one that I like the best from Touhou is called Twinkle Twinkle Little Star by Cube Sugar. I don't know if they still go by the same name anymore or if they're even active, because it's a really old story. It's from the 2000s, I'm pretty sure. It's almost 20 years old. It was an Alice and Marissa story, and I think it was one of my first I don't know if it was one of the first things I saw when I was getting into the series. It's really good. It sort of inspired me to try to do stuff like that when I was younger. I never did, but I made an attempt. But I think it's sort of a reason why Alice is one of my favorite characters, because I sort of related to her in that story. Even though it's not canon, it just really had a profound impact on me. It's pretty sad, but the ending is sweet. So, hi Kappa, how are you? You didn't miss much. I'm just at the beginning of the questions. Yeah, it's very good. I have a physical copy of the first volume that Henry gave to me. It's called Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and the artist is named Cube Sugar. But yeah, I don't know if they're active anymore. But they did a lot of Marissa and Alice works, and yeah, it's one of my favorites. It's really cute, and the story's really nice. It's the type of story that starts out pretty depressing, but the ending is nice, and you know, it's sort of worth it to go through the the stress of being sad. How long is it? It's sort of a short read. I think there's 4 books, but they're like, you know how the doujin books are, they're pretty short. I'd say you could read it in under an hour. As for Madoka, I don't really think that I read a lot of them. Prior to watching the series, I was really interested in Madoka and Homura. I don't know why, I guess just because Madoka's pink and I'm really interested in pink, and like that's the sort of aesthetic that I've gone for, like in my way of decorating, as you might be able to tell. But a lot of the time when I see Madoka fan works, it's not very much like the series, so I feel like any stuff that I saw before I watched it sort of misled me, and I started believing that it was going to be a normal series like Sailor Moon, but it wasn't. It was not. Other than that, I haven't really read fan works. I've read the spin-offs, and some of them are pretty different from the main series. Like there's one called Homura Tamura, where she's like meeting up with all the other versions of Homura throughout the timelines, and it's very goofy. So yeah, that's silly, but it's sort of canon because it's, you know, an official book in the series. Did I have a no pink phase? When I was in middle school, I hated pink. Like, I sort of dressed emo. I don't know if anybody could imagine that, but I wore, like, band t-shirts and studded belts in black and also red. Yeah. So, yes, I was emo Yomu. But yeah, that one I recommend it, the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star Dojin. Go read it. It's on Dynasty Reader, I know for sure. I think it might be on whatever other websites have fanworks, or like specifically Touhou, because that was really well known. At least it was like 10 years ago or so, because it came out. Alright, so this says, was there anyone you wanted to cosplay but you had to give up halfway through? Yeah, I feel like I've done that a lot. So when I started cosplaying, I was like 11 or 12. I was really young. I was still in a Touhou back then, though. I was pretty, I guess, intimidated, especially by the stuff I saw on social media. I kind of felt like I wasn't going to be as good as the other people I saw. And I guess a lot of it was because people, they bought their cosplays, or, you know, they use a lot of Photoshop and stuff like that. But there were a lot of Touhou characters that I worked on back then, but I never finished them and ended up scrapping the cosplay halfway through. So I remember one for sure was Seki Bonki. I had a hard time with the shirt because it has the red squiggles on it. It looked really messy, and I remember being really upset about that, and I had a bunch of stuff bought for it, but I ended up selling the wig. Sexy Bonky. Yeah. Yes, that's her. Also, Oh, yeah, the captions call me out. But her, I also made a Yomu cosplay. I never wore it. Like, I made the whole thing. I had the wig, and I just never wore it. I don't really know why, but I sold it, and someone bought it, so I guess they thought it was good enough, but I did not wear it. One fan game. You mean the one with Kogasa? What do you think of Weezer? They're fine. I like the Buddy Holly song and a few others. They're fine. What's with my homies? What's with these homies dissing my girl? Like that one. You gave up on 2 Fumo projects. I'm glad you finished a lot of them instead of getting rid of them. It's hard to go through with something, especially when you're not feeling good about it. But yeah, they're fine. I don't know their discography or, you know, their songs extensively, but I know some of them. I think they're fine. What is my favorite cosplay? And then they said, thank you for being a lovely person. Well, thank you too. I don't know who wrote this, but I appreciate you guys. Probably my favorite cosplay is, well, I like being Madoka, obviously, because it's pink. But, also Homura. I really like how I look as her, even though it's pretty opposite to how I dress and how I present in general. I've always really liked wearing dark cosplays with black hair, things like that. I used to cosplay Danganronpa, and half the cast is like that, and I was a lot of the characters. I thought it always looked good, but Homura is one of my favorites, so I really like wearing it. Other than that, I like being Moko as well. I really like the cosplay. It's really pretty. And yeah. I don't want to be Kaguya. No. Don't say that. Maki. Yeah, that was a good one. Hello, Kambasu official. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing today? What is your favorite Midwest emo band or album? What is the specific Midwest emo? What does that mean? I'm not sure. Like, what does that mean? That's the specific, like, Blink-182 is cool. I don't know if that counts. I don't know what Midwest means, but emo. Yeah, they're cool. I'm trying to think what else. I like them. Remember I was at Colossal Con East this year and they were only playing emo music and everybody was going crazy. But I like them, I guess I'll go with that. Linkin Park. I used to like them when I was younger. They're fine. Okay, there's 3 what the dog doing questions from the Midwest area. But I don't know who that is. I don't know who's from the Midwest. What's the dog doing? I mean, I don't know who the dog is. If I'm the dog, I'm sitting here with you guys. If you're asking about my dog, she's probably sleeping on a blanket or bothering somebody. Thank you for lurking. If there's just like a hypothetical dog, I don't know what the dog's doing, but I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's doing okay. I hope he is doing...
What the dog doing?
A-okay. What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? Yeah, there's a little what the dog doing. So, the next one is, what shampoo do you use? I just switched. I forget the name of it. But I'll have to get back to you on the brand. Because it was a specific type. My hair is kind of fine. It's very long. And sometimes I need that volume, you know? So I got a specific one for that. Yes, it's Christmas time. So I'll have to get back to you on the shampoo. What was my first plush or figurine? I had like a a thing when I was a baby. I don't know if that's what you mean, but like an anime plushie would be... Dang, how am I supposed to remember that? I think I remember the first figure. I think it was like a bootleg Len and Rin Nendoroid from Vocaloid, but for the plushies, that's hard to remember. I look for some with qualifications. Yes. Your first plush penguin was when you were 6. That's so cute. Yeah, mine was... I don't know if you guys know the brand Precious Moments that like moms collect, but I had one that was like a plush from that I had since I was a baby. I don't know what my first anime plush was. So that would be a good question for me to think about. Your grandma has a bunch of those. Yeah, exactly, see? Weird Champ or Pog Champ? Well, I don't know what Weird Champ is, so I guess Pog Champ. And thank you for following. How are you? Yeah, I don't know what Weird Champ is, so I'm just gonna say Pog Champ, because that's a classic. Okay, and then the next one says... Hi Zuki, what is this? You got a pixel heart? Oh my god. Favorite game? I'm sure it's coming up. Favorite flavor of pudding? Oh, I like the dirt pudding, you know, when you put Oreos and gummy worms. I think that's fun. Yeah, Satori Pog. That's the best one. I like those. I love Oreos. I have to eat the gluten-free Oreos though, but luckily they taste similar. Gummy. What is that combination? Look it up. It's good. I like a gummy worm, like, you know, like a gelatin gummy worm. This says, what is 50 times 51? Is it 2000? Wait. Wait. Hold on, my brain is going blank. So is it 2,550? Is that what it is? Did I get it? Is it 2,550? Yeah. Okay, I'm cool. I get, you know, the loading symbol on the mouse whenever the computer's taking forever. That's what happens in my brain whenever I get a math question. What do I do in my free time? Any other side jobs? So I do a lot of this basically all the time. Like, even when I'm not streaming, I'm still drawing or making stuff. I've done DoorDash. That's not very fun though. It's like, it's very bad for your car. And also, I go to some very unsafe places and I get scared. So I do that sometimes. Like, I do my commissions. I did work last year. I had a job. I don't know if I've talked about it. I probably have, but I did kids events and kids parties. It was on a party boat, but I got really sick last year, so I couldn't really work there anymore. And I'm trying to figure out what to do going into next year. My health isn't the best, so a lot of the stuff I do now is how I make money. But in the future, I'm trying to, you know, get more income to be able to live better. It's hard, but I was Freddy Fazbear, yes. Okay. So the next one is, what is your main program for drawing? Do you have any add-ons like brushes? So I use Paint Tool Sai. That's what I use usually if you guys see me draw or whatever on stream. That's Paint Tool Sai. It's a Japanese program. A lot of people use it for, you know, anime art, manga, stuff like that. I have a really old version though, because it's the same that I've used since I was a kid. And then I use Photoshop for some special effects. because that has a lot of extra brushes. And I use Photoshop a lot for photo edits and stuff like that, but I don't really have any extras. I never really understood how to add brushes in Paint Tool Sai. I've tried, but it doesn't work when I try to, so I usually use Photoshop when I need a fancy brush. You want more hours. Like breathing after 75 minutes of talking. Yeah, I've learned from streaming that it's not fun to talk for a long time. Usually my throat gets very sore after. But yeah, that makes sense. I'm sorry to hear that. So, yeah, just Paint Tool Sai and Photoshop mostly. I use Fire Alpaca for a few things, but I don't use it anymore. What is the best thing that has ever happened to you? Dang. I don't know. That's a big question. I feel like I could probably say a lot of stuff that happened this year, but some of it's kind of personal. I guess let's just say that I had a lot of big life changes this year. And sometimes something that's bad, well, I guess it's like bad at first, is good in the end. I don't know how else to put it. I moved a lot this year. I mean, that's been a big thing for me. Use Clip Studio Paint. Is that one free? Is that what a lot of people use? I've never tried it. Also, I've never used a tablet for drawing, like a phone type of tablet. I use an external tablet. I don't know if this is my tablet, if you guys could see. It's just an external one. A lot of people I know use one with a screen, but I don't use that. Osu. Oh, it's not. It's not free. What's the one that's free? I know there's one that a lot of people use. It might be Fire Alpaca. Favorite music artist? I like a lot. I like... Oh yeah, Krita, maybe. I used that briefly, but then it killed my computer, so I couldn't use it anymore. Fire Alpaca. Uh-oh. Which is gonna get angry about posting links. I'm kidding. But, I love Mitsuki, if you guys know her. She's kind of... I don't know. She's not really mainstream, so I don't know if a lot of people know her. And this is silly, but I really like Lady Gaga. I think she's really talented. I'd have to think what else. Mother is good. I don't know if you guys would recognize them. They had a lot of songs blow up on TikTok. Mitsuki. She's really cool. Like, she's the type of musician that's really in it for the music itself. Because she deleted all her social media. And she doesn't use social media. Like, she just focuses... Alejandro, yes. She just focuses on making music, mostly. And her stuff's really good. It's kind of depressing, but I really like it. She's cool. And then the next one says, what is your favorite high fantasy series? I don't know. I don't know if you mean like a show or a movie or a game. I'd have to think. I do like fantasy stuff, but I'm not as into it as some people. What was the one? I know there was a show that I watched. Imonoko, yes. Lord of the Rings. I haven't really watched that. I don't know. I have to think about that. Because I don't know if I've really seen or read a lot of things like that. Remember I saw The Hobbit, that was fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I will get back to that. And then someone said, how did you do that? And I don't know what that is. So I'll just say the dog did it. Dragons and elves. Well, I love Skyrim. I know that's not a story, but I love that game to death. So I don't know if that would count. What the dog doing? 40k. Am I asking too many questions? No, no, this will make the stream a good amount of time. Not just like 2 seconds. Yeah, Skyrim is really cool. I played it a lot. At least when it comes to the amount of time played. Like, I know some people play for like thousands of hours in certain games, but I had a few hundred hours in that game, and that's for someone that doesn't really play video games as much as other people. Did I mod the crap out of it? No, I think I was too young to understand how to mod a video game, unfortunately. But I really like doing mods in other games now. But I was a Khajiit. I had fun with it. I was a cat. The next one says top 3 emotional songs. So the first one I'd say is by Mitsuki, who I just mentioned. It's called First Love, Late Spring. And it's very sad. I guess it kind of reminds me of stuff that's happened in my life. It's a very popular song, like, in the circle that knows her. And it's really good. I'd recommend it. It's a good listen if you want to cry a little bit. You don't have a lot of playtime in Skyrim. That's okay. It's timeless. They'll just what do they do? Like port it to the new Xbox next year or whatever. Like they do every time. At least that's what I've heard. ES6. What is that? So, what other songs? Oh, Sis Puella Magica from Madoka Magica. Your sister heard me talk about the song and knew what I was talking about. It's a good song. It's a really sad song though. Also, I feel like I'm a stereotype because people relate her music to Homura and I'm just like, of course they do. And I didn't even know that, but I just like happened to like the two things at the same time and then everyone's like, oh, she's so Homura core and I'm like, of course she is. Because I have to like everything and be a stereotype all the time. Yeah, the Madoka soundtrack is amazing. And then, yeah, it's so Homura core, like, what else? I don't know, I'd have to get back to you, but she is Homura core for sure. And the third one, I try not to listen to sad music as much anymore because I feel like it affects my mood. And basically everybody I know that makes themselves listen to sad music all the time, they're just like very miserable in general and I don't want to be like that. But also the sad music I listen to, I feel like it's really personal and I don't want to say too much, you know. Homura core. I mean, part of me wishes that like I was not because she's kind of messed up. She's kind of messed up. Oh, you know what? I could say another song from Madoka. It's from Rebellion. It's called Never Leave You Alone. And it makes me very sad because it's in the scene where Homura and Madoka are in the Field of Flowers and Homura's like, I had a dream that no one remembered you and I was the only one that could remember you. And I was so sad because I thought I made you up in my head. And it's very emotional. It's very pretty too. I used to play the piano, but I never got too into it, but I wish I did. So I would be able to play that on the piano. How am I somehow both Madoka and Homura? So I would be Madoka in my looks, I guess. I'd be Homura on the inside. I guess I do have hair like Homura because my hair is very, very long. Okay, so the next one is, what are your interests outside of art, cosplay, and anime stuff? I really like singing. When I was younger, I feel like I don't like it so much now, but I still have interest in it, I like musicals a lot. I used to do theater and stuff when I was younger. What else? Yeah, singing is a big one. I like musicals a lot. I write a little bit, not so much. Like, maybe I'd get back into it sometime. I've always wanted to write a story. But, yeah. I like a lot of creative stuff, mostly. I'm not big on TV or movies. I like decorating. I don't know if that makes sense. I like making sure things look nice. And, you know, buying home decor. I think that's fun. And I don't know. I really like The Sims for that reason, because you get to design a house. It's your Kyoko and your personality, but mommy and your lifestyle. Dang, they're like polar opposites, I feel like. But that's cool. Okay, this says, you play any MMO RPGs? Would you try one? Would that be like Final Fantasy and that sort of thing? If so, I don't really think I've played anything like that. Someone was trying to get me to play a game with them. I forget what it was called. But I was gonna. And being an interior designer. I don't know if I'd actually be good at it, but I like how my room looks. No, I don't think I've played anything like that. The only online type thing where you like fight stuff and level up that I played was Maple Story, if you guys remember that. Yeah. Yeah. The last MMO you played was Onigiri. Are you like a rice ball? Okay, the next one is, how was your 2023? I feel like that's a loaded question. I guess to summarize it, like, the first half of the year was really, really bad. But the second half was fine. Like, a lot happened. Like, a lot. It was really, really crazy. Like, I feel like this year was probably more eventful than any other year in the past few years. I mean, barring COVID, but that was like a worldwide thing. Midlife crisis. I hope not. You think I'm gonna die when I'm like 50? I hope not. It was okay. I mean, considering everything, I think it's better to have a bad start to the year and then have it get better than have a good start to the year and then have it end up being terrible. Yeah, so I guess sometimes when I look back at the year, I'm like, damn, I didn't do anything this year. But looking back at it, I feel like a lot happened that was positive. Like, a lot of people that are in the community now were not here last year, which is cool because it's like, wow, we met all these new people and they're all very active in the community. And yeah, we started doing the community events. I wasn't really doing that last year because I was really sick. One thing that happened this year was I was very, very sick at the beginning of the year because I started medication. I have Crohn's disease, and If you aren't in the United States, we have health insurance and it sucks ass. And they would not approve the medication that I was supposed to be on, so I was on this really terrible, like, secondary medication because they didn't want to pay for the regular medication. And basically, it made me really sick. And I was dealing with that for almost a year. But I got switched to the normal one, woohoo. And that is why my year started out very poorly. Yes, health insurance, which is terrible and cursed. But yeah, that's something I dealt with. I moved, and that was a hassle. But I met a lot of nice people in the second half of the year. Yeah, American healthcare, it's really trash. But yeah, I met a ton of people. I feel like I did a lot, even though sometimes I feel like I hardly do anything. And I decided to go to Touhou Fest next year, and that's why I made all that stuff. And I keep forgetting about it, but I did open my store this year. And basically all the merch that I have, I made this year. So I think that's pretty cool. I did like 1 million cosplays. What else? I feel like I have grown a lot in a lot of ways. I'm just trying to keep up with that. You wouldn't survive in America. Yeah, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. So overall, I'm gonna say the beginning of the year was bad, but the second half was alright. I hope that's a good answer. You grew a lot in a few years. That's good. It's always good to grow. It says, what is your favorite book or series of books? I don't read a lot, but I'm trying to think what I have. What have I read that I really liked? Oh, if I say what I'm gonna say, it's very obscure. I mean, you guys have probably heard of it, but you probably be like, why are you reading that book? It's huge. But Les Miserables that is what the musical is based on, if you've heard of it, and also the meme of Madoka Magica that says miserable lesbians, which is the truth. But that was one of my favorite stories. It's very long. I found it pretty interesting. And I love the musical. I used to watch it every single day when I came home from high school. When I was in my first year of high school. I should read more, though. It would be good for me. We will read more. This says, if you were a magical girl, what power would you have? I don't know if I want to give a serious answer or a silly one. Yeah, miserable lesbians. Also, the movie's super long. It's like 4 hours long. You wish you could read. Why'd you change it to a frowny face? It was funnier with the smiley face. Like, I wish I can read. So, if it was something silly, maybe like, I think it'd be cool if I was like a chicken-themed magical girl that had feathers, like call on some chickens. And I don't talk about it a lot, but I really love chickens. I'm like obsessed with chickens. Chickens. Could be like Kutaka. Or the chicken VTuber, I don't know her name. Kiara or something. But yeah, if I was a silly magical girl, I'd probably be like a chicken. But if I was serious with my magical power, probably like healing or something like that. Because I probably want to help other people as well. But then I die, so I probably shouldn't say that. That's my first. Why do you hate us? What do we do? Butaka cosplay. I haven't considered it, but it would be funny. What the Nicole doing? I am here with you guys. I'm answering questions. And I am doing a-okay. Is there a cosplay you would never do? Yeah, definitely. I think there are a lot of silly... Thank you for the hydrate. Cosplay, or silly characters that I would not like to cosplay. Well, first of all, I probably wouldn't cosplay a male character. Because I don't really like to. You have the same glass? We're twins. That's funny. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that, but... No, I would not be freaking Korekio. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be a male character. I don't know, it just makes me feel strange, because I like to feel pretty feminine. Let me think, though. Probably not a Genshin character, because I don't like Genshin. A Kyubey fursuit. Well, stuff with fur kind of sucks. So, yeah, probably not that either. Trying to think of characters in Touhou. I wouldn't want to be Nemuno or... What's her name? Narumi. Or the Yatsuhashi. No, not Eternity Larva. None of them. None of them. I don't like them. I don't want to be a Lunarian. No. I did cosplay Kaguya, unfortunately, but that was when I was a child. What is my favorite animal? A chicken. I just said that. But I love chickens. I used to have pet chickens. And they were very cute. They were silky chickens. If you've never heard of them, you should look them up because they're funny looking. Genshin designs. I feel like I'm gonna hiccup. No. It passed. It passed. It went away. Silky. It's S-I-L-K-I-E. Chickens. They're a Chinese breed of chicken, and they're very cute. They're adorable. I think they're really cute. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever, like, held a chicken or seen a chicken, like, up close. They're very sweet, but they're dumb. I like them. Did I get eggs? Yes, they laid lots of eggs. They were really tiny, though, and they were like gray or blue. You know what, a baby penguin. Well, you should go to an aviary, because sometimes they have penguin interaction events. But yeah, they are fluffy chickens. The next one is, what does your family think about your cosplays and art? I don't know. I think that's like a complicated question. I kind of feel like they wish I would do other things, but I don't know. I feel like I'm good at it, and it's what I'm interested in. So I guess I don't really care, but I know there are people that do worse things, and I get to meet a lot of people because of it, so it's okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I make a lot of stuff. I think that's better than not doing anything at all, you know? No, sometimes I wish I would do other stuff too, but like I'm just not passionate about other things sometimes. Maybe I will be one day. I'm not as crazy doing cosplay as I used to be. It might seem like I am, but I feel like I just do it more efficiently, if that makes sense. They're okay with it. Well, yeah, they can't. You can't always please your parents. Yeah, I hope I could be passionate about, making PowerPoints. Thank you. I try to do my best with what I am good at. It's hard. Yeah, usually when the stuff you do doesn't make a lot of money, people are judgmental, but it's okay. So the next one is... Who is the sponsor for this stream? Dave Eddy of daveeddy.com, who donated 300 bits at the beginning of the stream, so he is the sponsor for the stream. Was it something that you didn't really like, Plush? He sponsors. You should cosplay Wriggle just because. The next one is, how did you make Reimu's Ofuda? So I have them here. If you could see them. I don't know if it's focusing, let me see. Yeah, so this is what I made. This is made of... Oh no, a piece full of... Whatever. This is craft foam. So I cut it into the rectangular shape. Maybe I could make a pattern for people to use. But I drew the design in my art program. And then I transferred it over to... this is... What is the brand? It's not Cricut, it's similar though. I can't remember at the moment, but I have... it's a cutter. So I took... This is Cricut vinyl. And it's not the heat transfer kind, it's just the sticky kind. And I put it into the cutter and it cut out the design, and then I lined it up with the foam and I just stuck it on. That's basically it. Yeah, just some vinyl. I could show you guys the file. Here, wait, hold on, a piece fell off. I think it looks good though. This is very useful. I really recommend it. Especially if you do stuff with clothes. It's a lot better. Because between you and me, I really hate fabric paint. I think it looks really bad. So I'd always prefer to use the vinyl on stuff like this. But yeah, the cutter does it perfectly. Whatever I draw, it cuts it out for me. So that's how I have the design on there like that. They'd go after you. We'll bite them if they come after you. I'm making a vow to bite people for you guys. Fabric paint can cause surfaces to lose shininess. Yeah, I just don't like how it looks. Also, I don't like green printing. I used to do that and it sucks. Minecraft server when? I don't know if I have time to set up a Minecraft server, but like if somebody wants to do it for the server, I don't really care. I don't really play Minecraft, so sorry, gotta readjust. But if you guys want to do that, let me know. It's something you would like to learn. A lot of it is, you know, you have to have the materials and invest in a lot of stuff. Kind of sucks that you have to spend a lot of money. No other plush friends in Southern California. I was about to say South Carolina. I know you mean California. Yeah, it's a very specific thing. You don't want to hiccup. Don't hiccup. Okay, it's gone. What is your favorite caffeinated drink? So, I basically only drink water. Is chocolate caffeinated? That has caffeine in it, correct? Do not hiccup. I don't want to. If that's the case, I would want to have hot chocolate or something. Caffeinated water. I'm almost out of water. That's good enough. You can see the glass again. I don't want to hiccup again. I don't want to. I thought chocolate had caffeine in it for some reason, though. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. I thought it did. But I choose hot chocolate. I choose hot chocolate because I don't drink coffee or anything. Let's see what else. One said, I've been loving your cosplays. I love Moko, Petroli, and Raisin. Anyway, would you ever cosplay Junko? Do you plan on doing more 1cc's for Touhou? Maybe I'd be her. I haven't really seen a lot of pre-made ones. I feel like that'd be harder to make on your own. Also, for the Touhou games, I've already gone through a lot of them on the normal difficulty. I've done EOSD, Imperishable Night, Perfect Cherry Blossom. What else? I didn't do Subterranean Animism because that game is too much. I did UFO, 10 Desires. I think that's it. I think Subterranean Animism is the only one besides EOFV, because, like, I don't know. I don't feel like that's similar to the other games. Out of the main games that I've done. So yeah. That's one I haven't done. I will be playing DDC tomorrow, though. So we'll try. I've never played it before. So, let's see. Tell us about a memorable and happy moment that you had while cosplaying at VelociCon. Sincerely, a random tumbleweed. Okay, I've been to VelociCon a lot in my life. I guess this year, something that made me happy was somebody told me that they really like my cosplays and they recognized me from social media, and I didn't know them, which I thought that was cool because, you know, it's some person that is watching my stuff and they enjoy it, but like I don't really know them personally. But they told me that they were inspired by my Touhou cosplays and they wanted to cosplay Touhou more, so I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, wow, I can't believe I have an impact on people. You only played UFO? Yeah, you did it once. I would not start with that game, if I'm being honest. It's one of the harder ones. If you want to do an easier Touhou game, I'd say do one of the first 3 from the Windows games. They recognize you. You're just a celebrity. How many times has What the Dog Doing been asked? I think 4? Before this? Yeah, 4 times. 4 times What the Dog Doing. What is your favorite piece of clothing? I like a lot of my clothes. What the dog doing? I like a lot of my clothes. A lot of my wardrobe is very pink. It's kind of samesies, you know? I have 2 sweaters I really like. I don't know if I've posted myself wearing them before. But I have one, it's light blue. It has some clouds on it. And it's very pretty and cute. I have to look. I have this sweater, though, and it's really cute that I wear for Halloween, and it has a cat with a witch hat. Or wait, does he have a witch hat? I'm having the Mandela effect if I can't remember if he's wearing a Halloween or a witch hat for Halloween or not, or if he's just a ghost cat. But it says, "'Tis the season to be spooky," but I think it's really cute. He's a little ghost cat, and I love him. But yeah, that might be my favorite, because it's rare. Someone said, "What question do you want to ask me?" What the dog doing? That's what I would say. This says, how did you do that thing? I don't know. Through magic. You don't have a dog? Well, I guess I'm talking about, like, a hypothetical dog. Like the all-seeing dog that watches over all of us. This says, what is your favorite salad dressing? Like raspberry vinaigrette, you know? Like, it's good. Yeah, I like the fruity ones. They're good. Why are you making my dudes kill each other? I don't like that. Yeah, that or strawberry. One of those. Whatever Wendy's serves with their salads. I like that. Then it says, what are your thoughts on salad? I like it. I like it a lot. I like when they have a lot of different things in them, like dried cranberries. Or like a pecan. Or other things similar to that. Sometimes a strawberry or two. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Lazy D1. Congratulations.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
Yes. How are you doing? I'm okay. I feel a little bit overwhelmed, honestly. But I'm getting through everything. I feel like December is always really crazy. I'm trying to just, you know, get through my responsibilities. What snack should I eat? You know, I always go with a good bowl of cereal. You know? I don't know what kind, but that's a good thing. Just some cereal. Look in Discord general chat. Let's see. Oh, you have the same glass? Yes. I don't know where it's from, but we're twins. Alrighty. It says, is the Earth flat? I don't think so. I mean, that'd be a little weird because the other planets aren't. It's common. Yes. It's cool. Also, Hecatia lapis lazuli, she has the planets and they're not flat, so I think that's enough. That's enough evidence for me. That's enough evidence for me. Have you ever bobbed for apples? I think one time I did, yeah. But I don't like that. The Earth is a cube. Yes, Hecatia is not flat. So that's the evidence. Yeah. Bobbing for apples is not good for your jaw. It hurts. And then you choke on an apple and die. Can you imagine? I mean, I would hope so, that I could imagine things. I don't have, what is it called? Aphantasia that people complain about, where they can't look at stuff in their mind's eye. Don't eat crab apples. Okay. I don't eat crabs either. Hey, Mr. Krabs choking on an apple. That's why we can't do it. you have it. That's so weird to me to think about, that some people can't imagine stuff in their head. Like, when people picture something, I guess, like, people just, like, feel the essence of it. I don't really know how it works for those people, because when I think of something, like, I could just see it in my head. You like crab meat? I don't really eat it. Yeah. It's a weird concept, I guess. There are a lot of different things like that. Like, some people don't have an internal dialogue either. You like the shellfish. Good thing you're not allergic to it, because I know a lot of people are allergic to it. Crab. This says, I boiled my pasta for too long. How do I unboil it? Could you, like, freeze dry it? That would make it hard again. You're always having an inner dialogue. Same. Yeah, if you freeze dried the pasta, it would be hard again. You like scallops? I never liked mussels or oysters. Shrimp fry. Yeah, that's my internal dialogue. Alright. How do I become king of the world? Just inherit an emerald mine from your parents and buy a car company. And buy a social media platform, and then, you know, try to make everyone like you. Yeah. Yep, that's my answer. Any cool rumors lately? I don't know, I heard Grayson's a bomb waster. Well, I guess it's not a rumor if it's true, right? Is that how it works? If it's the truth, then it's not a rumor, it's just facts. But I think that's just the truth. He is a bomb waster. Okay, so never mind, it's not a rumor. Let me think of a different one. My Fumu's right here. I'm giving it the head pats. True dat, yes. I've heard that the chat is sus. That's my rumor. You're on copium. This says help. I'm a dumbass. I don't think you're a dumbass, whoever you are. You are fine just the way you are. This says, what should I do if my plane crashes in the middle of the Pacific Ocean? Pass away? I don't know. I wouldn't wanna... I wouldn't wanna be alive around the wreckage and possibly dead bodies. I just wanna pass away. That's what I would do. Yeah, also sharks. I would just rather pass away. That is my answer. Just die. Simply die. This says, what are the 20 keys to success? 20 of them. I don't know if there are 20 of them. And if there are, I would have trouble remembering them all. But for serious, I think that, I don't know, for being successful, I wonder sometimes too. But I feel like you gotta be willing to change. Yes, money, that's a big one. But yeah, willing to change what you're doing, be able to take criticism, and just keep doing what you're doing, even if people are rude. Because at the end of the day, Who cares about them? They suck. And they're evil. So we don't listen to their opinions. We don't listen to the haters. We do not listen to the haters. In all seriousness though, I wonder sometimes, how do you become successful? And I feel like it is circumstantial sometimes. You do need that money. You do need that money. Like how Donald Trump got a small loan of $1 million from his dad. That definitely helps. Okay. The next one is, what is the best soup? Oh god. I like a lot of soup. I love Italian wedding soup. I don't know if you guys would know about that because it's sort of a regional thing, but it's very good. And also zuppa toscana, which you could get at Olive Garden. Yes. A small one of $12 million. Yes. Lamb chowder. I like chowder. Okay. Wedding soup, Italian wedding soup. And yeah, the second one is zuppa toscana. You could get it Olive Garden, but you know, Olive Garden's a little bit generic, so I don't know how authentic it is. You can make it at home as well too. It's not that hard. I've made it often. Yes, it is very good. I have to think of other ones. I like... There's one that I had. I don't know if it was like a chowder, but soup is good in general. Good soup. Good soup. I make a lot with vegetables and things like that. It's very nice. Says, this is not a question, but I wish that next year that you and me could become good friends and talk to each other. Okay. I don't know who wrote that, but that sounds fine by me. I like to talk to people. I like the cat face, Marth. It's you. Okay. We can talk if you want to. This is there a form of art that you haven't done that you would like to get into? I used to do animation. That's very, very time consuming though. I don't know if writing counts. I feel like I've done a lot of them because I took a lot of classes and like I sort of explored a lot of different, you know, mediums and stuff like that. What is something weird? I haven't painted in a long time. Even though I have a lot of supplies. Excuse me. Yeah, animation's cool, but dang, it takes a long time. It takes a long, long time. You wanna do animation? Yeah. It's good to learn. But the thing about animation that bothers me is the way that they do it. Like, mostly at companies and stuff. Like, I guess people that just do it for fun, do it however they want to do it. But when it comes to the animation industry, how they don't really hand draw it anymore. They mostly do the rigged models. And I don't really like that so much because I feel like it's very similar to 3D animation. I feel like it would be better if they were more separated because they both have a separate charm. I used to want to be in the animation industry, but then I saw all the people complaining about it, and I'm just like, I don't want to do that. This says, what got you into Madoka Magica in the first place? So, when I was very young, in high school, a lot of my friends liked it. It was when it first came out, or like a couple years after it came out. It was super popular, but I didn't watch it. A lot of my friends really liked it, and they like, oh, you should give it a watch. And I'm like, I don't really watch a lot of anime or anything like that. But I liked Madoka a lot. So even before I watched it, I bought a Madoka cosplay because just look at her. It's just my aesthetic. I wanted to wear it so bad. And I wanted to be pink. So I bought the cosplay. And I figured that I bought it, so I should watch it. I was just a kid and I was being silly. But I feel like I'm gonna hiccup again. Okay, it went away. Yeah, I figured that I should watch it because why would I wear a cosplay without watching the series? That's really silly. They look gay. Yeah, they're pretty gay. But my one friend who was really interested in it, he had it in a DVD box set. So we watched it. And then when we watched it, I was like, damn, what the hell was that? Because I thought it was gonna be like Sailor Moon or something. I'm like, why was that so depressing? Like, why did they do that? And then I was very confused by it. Like, I didn't really know how I felt about it, and I'm like, dang, I don't know if I like this series. So then I watched it again, and I really liked it. I was still really young, though. Like, 16 or something. And I started to like it more. But then I didn't watch it for however many years. And I still liked it, but I was just kind of about it. But then I watched it again last year. And I really got back into it because it really resonated with me. I always liked the story. You still think I'm young? I hope so. But when I was just like an embryo, you know, an embryo. She's bi. Is she bi-furious? But yeah, watching it again, I guess probably because I'm an adult, I understood it more. Yeah, it's something that means a lot to me. I guess in a way it's always meant something to me, but I didn't understand it fully because I was much younger. Now it's one of my favorites. It's helped me understand myself a lot more. A 10th grade embryo, yeah. Yeah, I feel like Madoka, even if people aren't really outward with the fact that they like it, there are a lot of people that like it in general, that you could talk to people about it. Like, strike up a conversation with a random person. Like, it, not on the street, but like at a convention or something. Even if they don't cosplay from it or something like that. You want to rewatch it? So, I was thinking, I know we watched it in the summer, but not second. I guess it is the second part of Rebellion. The next movie is coming out at the end of next year. I figured that maybe we could all watch it again together before the movie's release, so it could be like a refresher type thing before the new movie comes out, and we can all be like, wow, we remember, and we're ready to watch the next movie. Madoka and Touhou fans. Yeah, I've seen that sort of crossover as well. I have to rewatch it. I feel like if I watch it too much, I kind of go crazy. Because, like, I'm way too invested in it. So when I watch it, I'm like, oh my god, it's Madoka Magica. Like, I'm frothing at the mouth. Because I love it so much. The cake song, yes. Waseki Banki Mami. No, because Wami's head didn't get reattached. It did not get reattached. EF2. I feel like I've kind of seen that as well. People were saying that Touhou was all girls, and then TF2 was just like the male version of Touhou, and I'm like, I don't know the series, so I'll just take your word for it. Kyoko and Sayaka. That's true. I forgot they all had the same names. Okay, so the next one is, do you like Raisin better with her suit jacket or without? I probably like the newer version in Lunatic Kingdom. I feel like it's like a softer color palette. She got the pink skirt on. And I like that. I also like the carrot on her shirt. I think it's cute. They involve violence. Oh wait, no, I don't like her jacket because it's the Lunarian jacket. Okay, I have to reject it. I have to reject it. Okay. Who is best girl? Moko. Definitely Moko. Moko is my girl. She is best girl. I don't accept constructive criticism. Moko is best girl. True, Alice is my girl, but like Moko's like waifu status. Yeah, I cosplay Kaguya. Okay, I was a minor, so I don't have to face the things I did when I was a minor. And if you make me do that, then I will report you to the police. That's all I have to say. Okay, there's one question left. Is Alice or Moko my favorite? Alice is my favorite, but Moko's like my wife, you know? Moko. She's my wife. Yeah, the last one says, do you have makeup tips? I don't know if I'm the best at makeup. Like, a lot of people compliment me for how I do my makeup. I completely learned how to do makeup myself because, like, I didn't have anybody to teach me. But I guess something I would say is invest in a good primer because it could help your skin look better before you put the makeup on. And it kind of makes it look smoother. Also, oh, thank you, Sid. I appreciate it. I guess when it comes to cosplay stuff, one thing I recommend is getting a white eyeliner because you could put it on your waterline. I see a lot of people put black on the waterline and it makes your eyes look smaller, which is not what you want when you're doing anime cosplay. I definitely recommend putting the white eyeliner on the waterline, and then you put brown or black or whatever color you want to use. Yes, I would like a spray cranberry. But yeah, if you put your regular eyeliner here on your skin, then it makes your eyes look big. I guess one other thing that bothers me that people forget to do or they just don't do it is people don't wear any color on their lips. And I think it looks very strange sometimes because I've known people, like, they do their entire face, they do some crazy eyeliner or something like that, but then they don't do their lips, and I feel like it just looks like they forgot something, you know? And even if it's like a natural color, I think that helps, but sometimes people look like they didn't put on their lipstick and they just forgot. Yes, wear deodorant. That's not makeup though. That's not makeup though. Hi Miko, how are you? Yes, primer. Yeah. Consider your face and skin as, you know, an item you're painting, like a prop. But your face is more important than a prop. Well, that was all 63 questions, but if you guys want to talk about anything else, I'm game, because it's been an hour and a half into the stream. Your face is a prop. Is it fake? Is it fake? That was fun, though. Yes, there were a lot of questions, but a few of them were, what the dog doing? Yeah. A little silly. What is the OG Touhou fan question? Oh, the Maribel and Yukari thing. I think I agree with the theory that they say that she and her like one and the same. Like I'm not completely like I'm not invested in it or anything to the point where I know all the lore, but I am aware of the real life person that their names are based on. I forget his name exactly, but I know the guy that those characters are based on. His name was Ern, and then he changed his name to Yakumo when he moved to Japan because I think he was Greek, right? No, what is his name? Oh, his name is, I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce it correctly. His name is Lafcadio Hearn. Don't know if that's right. But he was an Irish Greek writer, translator, and teacher who introduced the literature of Japan to the West. I've sort of looked into this, but he did a lot of stuff about the supernatural. So obviously there was some there was a little bit of inspiration from this dude. And it was put into Touhou project, but then he moved to Japan and he changed his name to Koizumi Yakumo. So yeah, I don't think that's a coincidence. I don't think that's a coincidence. So yeah, I do think that Maribel and Yukari are probably related in that way. Like I don't know the exact thing because like obviously he never said much about that because people still argue about it. I mean, if it was clear enough, they wouldn't argue about it. Chimada, I like the mascot that's on Twitter right now. She's very cool. I would wear that. I think she's fine though. I think she's cute. I used to think her outfit was really dumb. Like when I first saw it, I'm like, why is she wearing that? Why she do that? But she's cool. I still haven't played that game. I would like to. Nue, is everybody just gonna ask me about their favorite characters? I don't really know much about Nue, to be honest. I'm sorry. Also, the fact that she was in UFO, that doesn't make it any better because I purposefully did not play that game for the longest time. Ah, hi Henry. Milk before the cereal or the cereal before the milk? I gotta do the cereal first. I think it's bad if you put the milk in first because then the milk is just gonna splash everywhere, right? Have I seen Blue Moko? Yeah, she's in Lost Word, right? I think she's pretty cool. What is the meaning of life? Bro, I'm still trying to figure that out myself. I don't know. Don't starve. That's it. It's just like the game. I say that Nue is a Lunarian. I'm saying she could be. They didn't say where she's from, you know? They said she's from another world. Could be the moon. Don't starve. Do I like pro wrestling? I do actually. I actually got into it because you guys were here at the beginning of the year. I was doing the WWE subscriber special and I thought it was interesting and I did watch it. I like Asuka a lot. She's cool. And a few of the other female wrestlers, I'd have to think. Who I really like. I like her and oh, John Cena, Jay. John Cena. Life is like a video game. Yes. Asuka's my favorite. But My mind's kind of gone blank right now. I'd have to think about it. Can Madoka beat Goku? Yeah, I think she could. She's literally magical girl Jesus Christ. Feed the sun, its light takes 8 minutes to reach the earth. Will it take 8 minutes for you to start glowing? No. Because you're right near the sun. I'm gonna hiccup. I'm tired of hiccuping. Gosh, I keep stopping it before it happens. Oh, I wanted to say that I'm glad you guys could come to the stream yesterday for the sketches. I know I can't do a lot, especially because there's a lot of people, but I just wanted to do something nice for December. And I'm glad a lot of you guys could come. I'm probably gonna do it again. I don't know when, but to the people that were there and to the people that I was able to give some drawings to, I'm really glad. It was good. I'm probably gonna do it again. So if you missed it, try to stop in for the next one and you can get a little drawing. And I know I missed some people, but I will get to them. Where does the sun hide at night? It's just under its blankets. It's going to sleep. Below the flat earth. No, it's sleeping. A song from a Touhou game has a deeper meaning. I haven't really been that I haven't been that invested in Touhou music like to that degree in a long time. I really liked, what was that called? It was on one of the side CDs, like it was one that wasn't in the game. It was called The Dream of Arcadia. It was on one of the music CDs with Marble and Renko. But I really liked listening to that. And I don't know about fan songs, you know. I would have to think. There was one, it was called Priere or Prayer. It was a French word, so I don't really know. But it was with Vermilion Sacria. I really liked that one. Yes, Necromantic, that's the one. A Touhou fan song. Thank you. I've thought about doing music. I'm just not the best when it comes to the technical side of making music. Like I'm just able to do that through singing, but you know, when it comes to writing music, I'm not as, you know, I don't as much. Yeah, no problem, Sit. If dogs could fly, what would the birds do? Probably die, unfortunately. They would probably pass away. Because the dogs would like to bite them. Show you guys. I have her. She's a Reimu deer. You got an autograph? Wait, what? Why did he mock your name? What would I do if I met Zune in person? Or I say thanks for making a cool game. Thank you for making a cool game. He was laughing about the pronunciation. Damn, you got roasted. Oh, Christmas carols. It'd be something about bullets and Danmaku. I haven't really met a celebrity or like a creator or anything like that before. I met George Takei. Mark! Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. You get to see my silly new alert. Good night, Bunny. Thank you for coming in. I hope you got your questions answered. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Dave Eddie's like the biggest celebrity on Earth. I have met him. The cost for an autograph was being roasted. Yeah, Moko. That song is very silly. The person that makes those covers, it's like all cat themed. I thought it was funny. You could have met Chris Pratt. Well, why would you want to? I don't know if that's mean. I don't like him though. I don't like him. Why do I have this? Cause I like them. I like Marissa and Alice kissing. I like them as a pairing. They're cute. But he's homophobic. Well, I've heard like more than that about him. Like that he resented his ex-wife because his child was disabled and he blamed her, but I don't know if that's true. You met Zune, Dan Salvato, the Fate series, Intern Kun from Azure Lane. Nice. Oh god, they're kissing so much. You met some government people. I met George Takei. He was cool. If you guys watch Star Trek. He was nice. It was just for a moment. Oh wait, I met the guy that was Flash Gordon. Oh no. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that. He was nice. Walfus. Damn, that's ancient as hell. So long ago, I forgot that existed. Flash! Ah! So silly. I love that. No, not Yuka. She's evil. Yeah, Henry got all the kissing emotes, the sus emotes. So many. The Flash, no. It's not the same. It's not the same. Oh yeah, he was cool. I met some voice actors, but like I don't really know if they're considered like celebrities. Maybe to like the people watching it, but like in general, I don't know if they really have celebrity status. Yuka hates me, she's a bully. Like I met the voice actresses of Penny and Stocking. Thank you, I'm glad you liked them. I made them myself. It's not that old. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. It's pretty old. It's pretty old. Some of them are from like 2000s. And I know it's painful to think about. I'm sorry. But it's the truth. It was made when Mountain of Faith was brand new. Mountain of Faith's not that old, right? If I could give you a name, what would it be? Henry. You're Henry. I don't think you want another name besides Henry, right? That's your name. With 2 H's. A decade ago. No. I think EDC came out a decade ago, not Mountain of Faith. Not Mountain of Faith. Yeah. And Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom, that's like 10 years old. Almost, at least. Yeah. There's no stopping the march of time. We can't do it. Unless somebody comes up with something really cool. I don't like thinking about it. I think you guys don't like thinking about it either. It's annoying. Which Touhou characters have the most holdable hands? Moko because I love her. She's beautiful. Yeah, it's not fun to think about how long certain songs or games or movies came out. Because you're like, oh, that was only 2 years ago, and then it's 10. And that's not fun. That's no good, as Sonic the Hedgehog says. That's no good. Yeah, it bothers me too. Yeah, Sanaya, she says, the Game Boy Advance isn't that old. Retro is like Game Boy Color. Top 5 music circles or music producers. I'm not as familiar with the music circles as much as I was when I was younger. I liked Iosis a lot when it comes to Touhou stuff. Mareko, yeah, she's a zoomer. I liked Innocent Key even though they were really sus. That was one that I always listened to. Unfortunately, I was tainted by the internet. Oh god, I'd have to think about other ones. I mean, the A1 music is good. I really like those. I've listened to a lot of them. I'd have to look through the ones. Why is it sus? I have to look through the ones that I have saved. But yeah, Iosis was a big one that, like, I knew all their songs. Not so much now, but like 10 years ago, I could have probably named them all. Border of Ecstasy, yes, is no good. Which Touhou character would I let use my bathroom? Well, probably not Yuyuko. Well, I don't know. Do ghosts use the bathroom? I don't know. Well, I'd say, like, not Rumia, because she'd probably blow up the toilet from eating all the meat. And just Moko. She gotta pee. Not Shion. She has to pay. She has to pay to use the bathroom. If you kick Chuck like a football, how far would he go? Probably not far. I'm not good at doing that. I'm not good at playing soccer or football. Sure, no. No, she'd freeze the pipes. On. Yeah, she's gotta pee, like, by the bush or something like that. But yeah. They're all very nice. Excuse me for yawning. It's been a long day. And yeah, I'm glad that I could talk to you guys about this stuff. Basically, all the things I've been doing over the past few months are things that I meant to do for my birthday. How do you become Betty Goo? You have to be Koishi. I'm sorry, she's the only one. Be Betty Goo! But yeah, I meant to do karaoke and watch Madoka and do Q&A and a bunch of other things for my birthday, but that did not come to fruition, so I'm doing it now. And maybe it's better that I'm doing this stuff now, because I feel like there are more people in the community than there was at the beginning of the year, which is nice. It is very nice. Is Koishi behind me right now? No. No. Alice is. Alice is right there. I don't know what I'd do if Koishi was in the room with me. I'd probably just let her stab me. I'd let her stab me. I'm so close to 800. Thank you guys for being around here with me and hanging out. I don't really know what else to say. I guess it's a shorter stream than usual. But 2 hours is good, I suppose. Gonna say a few things before I signed off though. Tomorrow I'm gonna play a double dealing character. I still have to download it. But I'm gonna play it. It's gonna be another cosplay stream. And yeah, that'll be interesting because I've never played it before. So you could come watch me fail. Or maybe succeed, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, there's gonna be a giveaway on Twitter, so keep an eye out for that. I'm probably gonna post it sometime tomorrow.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? And if you wanna get anything before my store closes tonight, be sure to do that. Gonna hiccup. It's going away. Do-do-do. You're working on something? That's okay. You guys don't have to talk a whole lot or anything if you don't want to. I'm glad you're here. Do I own it legally? Yes, wink. I can't wink, so I'm saying wink. Let's see. Got the INE thing. Oh yeah. Yes, I will have those. And then they will be sold at the con, which is coming up.
What the dog doing?
I'm scared. What the dog doing? You wonder what you missed? Nothing. Oh goodness. Yeah, it's crazy that the year's ending.
What the dog doing?
Yes. You cannot stop the march of time. What I've been saying. But yeah, I'll be playing that. It'll be good, hopefully. And I'm gonna have to ask you guys some stuff for next year. Because I do have cosplay ideas. I think there's one that I'm sort of on the fence about, so I might ask. But other than that, I'm gonna have to think of something to do for my streaming anniversary. And maybe my birthday. Who knows, because I didn't get to do anything for it this year, unfortunately. And I really wanted to. But it's fine. You saw me? I don't think so. I wouldn't be able to see much anyway. I'm probably gonna be Hikatia for sure. I'm waiting on my Alice cosplay. Who was the first character I ever cosplayed? Oh, I was Rin from Vocaloid. So that's not a Touhou. I guess I could do that though. Yeah, there will be Madoka stuff next year for sure because the movie is coming out and hey, I figured this might be the last movie, so when else am I gonna have the opportunity to just do a bunch of Madoka stuff when there's a movie coming out for it? Bring a celebrity guest. The dog. He is a celebrity, we love him. This is a celebrity though, Reimu Fumo. She's beautiful. Maybe I'll do the WWE thing again. That was pretty fun, and there's a lot of new people here, so there will be a lot of new stuff to do, and people could experience it for the first time. Gracie, yes, I should bring her back. I had a few ideas. I would incorporate her in stuff that I'm doing, but that's a secret, and something for next year. But yeah, that might be all. I am very glad to see you guys here. My stomach's growling a lot. I don't know who to raid. Just be someone random, I guess. I'm gonna look up. Yeah, sorry it's a bit of a shorter stream than it's been. You know, it's harder for me to go a long time with my cosplay. I don't want Raid Shadow Legends. Thank you very much. Hi, Robin. Alright, we're gonna go over to my friend. And yeah, yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for asking questions. And thank you for hanging out. I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 6. That'll be a good time. And I will be doing another cosplay. So if you want to see that, try to stop in. And I will do a schedule for next week. And I will try to plan to do little sketches again. So yeah. Have a good night, everybody. I love you lots. And have a good day and or night. See you next time.